Hello and welcome back to A Quaint Life. In today's video, I want to share our homestead with you. I often refer to our home as a city farmhouse. The idea of a farmhouse lifestyle appealed to me a few years back, and when I started learning more, I realized just how many people were doing this whole homesteading thing in all sorts of places. It allowed me to create that farmhouse lifestyle without having the farm. So I wanted to talk about the idea of blooming where you are at instead of waiting. We might never have an actual farm, but it really doesn't matter because we already have the lifestyle. There is so much you can learn right where you are at. In this city farmhouse kitchen, I have learned how to bake bread, make jam, can food, pack tomatoes and oil, use a sourdough starter, and cook everything from scratch. There's actually so much more I could add to that list, but that just gives you an idea. One day I have a strong feeling we will live on an actual farm, complete with a milking cow, but for now we live here on a property we love and one that has become an amazing classroom itself. Here on our little homestead that is just under 1/3 of an acre, we keep chickens and rabbits. The chickens we keep for eggs, of course, and the rabbits are not meat rabbits if you are wondering. Although they are certainly an excellent meat source and one that is great for any homestead, we keep them for our garden as their droppings are excellent fertilizer. You can actually directly dump it into the beds and not have to age it, which is nice. 2 rabbits creates a lot of fertilizer for our garden, if you can believe that. So, and they spend half of their day in the cage so I can collect the droppings, and the other half we do have a play yard to allow them to play and get exercise. It is not necessary, but we love them and we want to keep them happy. In total, we have 9 raised beds, and my goal isn't to be self-sufficient. It is more of a way to eat seasonally and supplement what we have on hand now. We live in California, so we can pretty much grow all year long if we wanted to, but my main focus is always the spring and summer garden. I had a simple dream of being able to just pop outside, cut fresh veggies and herbs from the garden for meals, and to have gatherings and allow others to have that beautiful farm-to-table experience. Today I have carrots to harvest, and then after, this small bed will be planted with some potatoes from the kitchen that I let sprout. I grow all of my potatoes this way. I let the eyes develop and then I cut them into smaller pieces. Each eye will be a potato plant. So essentially each potato can be several plants. When you plant potatoes this way, you want to make sure the eye of the potato is facing upwards. So I try to cut the bottoms flat so they'll lay flat. I plant them in rows a few inches apart to give them space to grow. This isn't the prettiest batch of carrots, but they will be good for dinner. I use our outdoor dining table to process everything for now. For these, I will be removing the large stems and feeding the scraps to the animals. The rest will end up in our compost, so nothing is wasted. I think a big part of homesteading is being resourceful and using what you already have. One day I'd like a large wooden harvest table, but for now this works just fine. What was once a dream is now normal life. We grow things for our table seasonally, gather eggs from our chickens daily, make jam in the summers, and enjoy a simple farmhouse lifestyle on a third of an acre property in town. No matter what size home you live in or how far you are from where you want to be, there is always something you can learn by embracing this lifestyle wherever you are now. I would encourage you to allow your current circumstances to serve as a classroom and not as a waiting room. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you on the next one.